Hi, welcome to Ride Alongside. So today I have a new product from Lezyne. It is the Lezyne Tubeless Kit, and this is a small tubeless repair kit. Lezyne sells two of these kits, this one and then one that they call the Classic Tubeless Kit. And the reason that I chose to get this one instead of the Classic is because it has this small form factor. Now there's a lot of companies out there making tubeless kits. Some are only maybe $5 and very simple, kind of like a screwdriver with some of the bacon strip style plugs that you put into the tire. And then others are a lot more fancy. I think they go up to, I don't know, $50 or even $75 for a tubeless repair kit. But I chose this one because one, I have history with Lezyne products and I like them, and two, they have very interesting designs that are very functional, I find, and they are in line with my philosophy on purchasing tools and accessories that have really been reliable over the years. So just as a case in point, the Lezyne HV drive pump. A lot of you guys know about these. This is a high volume, that's what HV stands for. High volume pump, and you probably know exactly what this is, but basically there's a flexible hose that's in here. You can connect that to your Presta valve or connect this to a Schrader valve, and it just screws on the end here. And it's a very simple pump, but great design. This doesn't put any, it relieves some of the stress off of your valve from your wheel to inflate your tires. So anyway, and it just stores inside the pump. And it's been a great, reliable pump for me. High volume, it's able to pump up my Plus tires just fine. They also make a high pressure version for the road bikes. But it's a pretty small form factor, and I take it everywhere with me. So that one's been very reliable. And also, this is an older light. I use almost exclusively Night Rider lights nowadays. But this SuperDrive XL I purchased back in 2012, I think. It's still going. It's still a very reliable light. It came with two of these clamps. They've changed the clamp design since. But it's been a great light. You can charge it with the micro USB. But the thing I liked most about it was this infinite light, is what they say. But basically it just means that you can replace the battery, and it's got an 18650 battery in here, which I knew back then that the battery technology would improve over time, and this one is a 2400 milliamp hour 18650. So now, thanks to Tesla and Panasonic and I don't even know, all of these different companies that make 18650 batteries, that are the most common battery. You find them in laptops, you find them in hybrid cars, all kinds of things. I can replace the batteries in here, so I could bring however many of these I want, and I can keep going and going if I want to ride all through the night. So this has been extremely reliable. I've actually had two of these. I had one previous to this, and it was reliable. I actually sold it to a friend, and I've been using this ever since. I don't use it all that much anymore. That battery is kind of wearing out. But anyway, you guys didn't come here to see all the Lezyne products. It's just a case in point that their design, their durability is great. So as this says, it's aluminum. It's also stainless, and a CNC machine. So that might seem counterintuitive. Basically, it's this aluminum canister here, or cylinder, and let's see, they say on here it's 37.5 grams. They have some instructions. You pull out whatever made the hole in your tire. You take the reamer and twist it around. Then you take the plug and you insert it into the hole, and then you're okay, so you can pump it up. And it says it's designed in California, but it is made in Taiwan. So let me just pop this out of here, show you guys what it is. So if you unscrew this end here, you can see it's threaded on the other side. And they've got an O-ring here, so it's a watertight compartment in here. And there's 5 of these bacon strips that you can put into. You basically put them inside of here, and then you insert them just like the instructions said. The instructions are also on here. If you forget after a long time of not using it, you can remember. But what's nice is that you can thread this back on here. So I really like this design that gives you a little bit of a handle. Some of the other tubeless repair kits don't give you a handle to actually insert it into the tire, and that's helpful. I've used other kits before, and they are sometimes it does take a lot of force, but that's the kind of file tooth on the reamer part of it. So you want to clean out that hole and then insert one of these bacon strips. So this retails for $20. You can get another 5 of these for $5 from Lezyne. A lot of other companies make them. They're all pretty much the same. They don't require any sealant or anything to actually seal up the tire. It's just this like rubbery goo on this piece of yarn or whatever it is that seals it up. If you haven't used them before, really helpful to have around. But one of the things I really liked about this is that you could store something else in here, say like a spare link if you break your chain, or you could if you need to make fire, if you're in a cold place like I am in Prescott and get caught out at night or something like that, you could store some tinder in there that you could use to start a fire perhaps. I don't know, just use your imagination for all the different types of small things you could fit in there. But the other cool thing about this is that it fits in a couple places on your bike that you might not be thinking. Alright, so one of the places that you can store the Lezyne Tubeless Kit canister is in your seat post. That is, if you're not running a dropper, of course. But this Trek Stash has a 31.6 seat tube and fits right in there. So obviously slide around. So you could take an old inner tube and put a piece of the inner tube just around the canister and slide it up in there to make it secure. Or you could just put like a paper towel or a shop towel or something around it and slide it in there, and that should keep it secure. One other place that you can fit the Lezyne Tubeless Kit is actually in the steer tube of your fork. So a while back I made a video about this fork cork from Miles Wide Industries, and I've been using it, and it doesn't fall out as long as you twist it. I have it loose there, but it's just a little expander plug goes up in your fork. But this fits almost perfectly up in there. You'll still need like a shop towel or something to take up that extra space, but it fits just right in there. But I wouldn't want it rattling around in there, so yeah, put a inner tube or a shop towel or something around that. But anyway, there's probably lots of other places that you could fit the Lezyne Tubeless Kit, but those are just a couple. Obviously you could put it in a camelback or a frame bag on your bike, or you could put it in a hip pack, or any number of things. But being that it's so small, it could fit just about anywhere. So that's the tubeless kit from Lezyne, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Just a quick accessory that might help you get out of a situation where you would possibly have to walk. And like I said, really like the design of this. So I'm going to be carrying it with me. If you have any questions about it, please let me know in the comments. But I'm Nick from Ride Alongside. Thanks so much for watching. I'll have more content for you real soon.